Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!
Yes.
Whoa!
My favorite time of the year.
Ernie Johnson, do you like my Christmas hat?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Really
very
nice.
Here's Shaq. I love the sweater.
Well,
that
thank
is
you.
very, very impressive. And Kenny, you should have worn a shirt. I don't know. It's
I like
Christmas season.
my 8-pack.
Come
My
on.
8-pack. Look at it.
A.J. Bolden. J.J. Bolden.
Jazz were in the West last season. When you think about some of the injuries and key personnel losses, to me, they overachieved. Yes, they were ousted by the Rockets in the conference semifinals, but the reality is that was a big-time achievement just getting there. Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight, efficient and effective.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 4. And finished off by Collins.
Boy, that's what you call timing. He doesn't have to break stride on the pass.
And the Jazz in the playoffs last season, Doris, I don't think any team wanted to deal with them.
Well, I think the Jazz were a prideful team that played hard and were coached incredibly well. I think there were a lot of people who wondered what they would be without Gordon Hayward. This was a 5 seed with 48 wins, and that was an impressive year.
Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket. Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
And they've gone to the full-court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible. And maybe force a turnover or two.
And Turner kicks to McCollum. Pass to Leonard. Back to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Utah leading by 7. Freak with it. He's got 13. In off the glass. Freak's got 15.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
Now here's Lillard. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Dallas. Here's McCollum. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Freak by Lillard, and that one's good. Freak.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs often unless you defend.
Well, it happens sometimes, obviously, where you don't shoot it well. And when your offense is out of sync, you have to gut it out on the other side of the ball.
Now here's McCollum. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
There you go. He's not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Here's Freak. 9-point game. Here's the dish to Mitchell. 14 feet away, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 19 points for Freak.
defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
McCollum, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
They recover it. High post try. Rebound, Utah. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And how about the effort that they put forth in that game, playing just lockdown deep?
Well, you know what they say, defense wins championships, and they made a huge effort to shut them down.
Turner, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Turner's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Freak passes to Mitchell. To the paint, there's Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 24.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Freak. Lillard misses. Now Freak. A 20-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. No good off the front iron.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
To the middle. And there's Myers Leonard on the assist by McCollum. Leonard's got 5.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
C.J. McCollum.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams could maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it has always contingent on the team, Kevin. If you think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo Showtime-type teams, right? They could sustain it.
Right.
But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute it in half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Curry finds Harkless. Portland moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oh, here's Freak. He's got 29 points. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Portland. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Freak.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
So it's Portland now. It's a 16-point game. Down low. Tries again. It's rebounded by Udo.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Udo kicks to Freak. On the wing, Cephalosha. Guarded by Curry. Cephalosha's shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Stauskas. Pass to Collins. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. How about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at Freak. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to his career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award. Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Harkless. He averages about 5 points a game. And Curry, here we go. And the shot is long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Freak. Too many drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 34 points.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Now here's Curry. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Utah with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Freak passes to Udo. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Udo. That's 36 points for Freak.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Curry kicks to Stauskas. Now here's Collins. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Now here's Freak. Three-pointer. Buries it from Freak. Freak's got 39.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
They get a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Stauskas inside the line. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. Ingles with the rebound.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Shot to stop. Tips it. Here's Harkless. And the rejection by Udo. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Jazz running away with it. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the key.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think
Utah ends up going with a new group. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Turner comes in for Jake Lehman. McCollum's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Lillard subbed in for Seth Curry. Crowder, the pass to Freak. And it's sent back by Leonard. On the floor for Portland. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3.
Utah foul.
Harkless is out there with Myers, Leonard, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, has a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
He misses the free throw. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
And he's good on the second. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Thunder had a nice performance. He scored 20 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others, getting the ball in position to score. And most important for him beyond his own individual performance was helping his team break its losing streak.
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, in that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. And his confidence right now is sky high. And he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Mitchell in the corner. He kicks to Freak. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the pass to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Leonard.
Well, you love to see Derek Favors get active on the defensive end. He's got a big frame. He can get under the skin of those guys trying to come into his face.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A skill that doesn't show up in the box score, the drawing charge calls. In your opinion, there are, I'm sure, a lot that you think are the best. Status.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, sometimes this comes at a cost physically that you have to be willing to absorb. I've seen Marcus Smart take a charge from LeBron James. That's 6'8", 250-plus pounds coming at you full speed. Kemba Walker, Draymond Green. But, Kevin, you know this. When you draw a charge, you have essentially given yourself an extra possession, and you put the opponent at a detriment because it's a foul against that player who's committed it.
Means a lot. Mitchell against McCollum. Outside Leonard from downtown. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. To the inside. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. That's short off the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
McCollum against Mitchell. Pass to Lillard. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Got to be. Good play defensively. Turner finds Lillard. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Assist goes to
Lillard's got his first 2 points.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Bolden. And that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here's McCollum for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. McCollum's got his second basket of the night. Freak kicks to Mitchell. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. And here's McCollum. He has 6. Pass to Turner. Back to McCollum. Over Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's now 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Freak kicks to Favors. Over Harkless. Another miss by Utah.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Well, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball. I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Crowder against Turner. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And the basket by McCollum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
passes to Favors. Dishes it to Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 48.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
Harkless finds Leonard. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Excellent D there from Freak.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
Mitchell passes to Freak. And it's sent back by Lillard. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Kavanaugh's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. The Trailblazers shooting only 31%. They're up. Offense really struggling to put possessions together. McCollum outside. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got 13.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Freak, covered by Lillard. Freak kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Mitchell, and there's the feed to Freak. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. McCollum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
And so it's Utah taking a 19-point lead into the break. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
When I touch down, yes. No, I came for the around, yes. Mommy looking mad, depressed. I'm young, black, handsome, and fab. But let's get so fabulous. You mad as what you say and what you doing ain't adding up. Do a ring around the squad, make her the buck. She see me on it, now she can't pass it up. No way. We on it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Look at Freak in this game. Guys, he has been everywhere.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Freak is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Boy, look at how hard he pursues the basketball. Gets out of his area. Terrific work on the offensive glass.
Tries from 16. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The pass to Gobert. Here's Freak. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Trailblazers trail by 19.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Basket good.
Well, you hope to see Derek Favors get these high-quality looks on the interior. How incredibly patient is this guy down on the block?
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Feeds it to Leonard. Lillard left side. And there's a foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. McCollum against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. McCollum's got 17.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And it's Freak missing. Trailblazers trail by 19. Here's Turner. Favors with the rebound. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Jazz.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
Favors dishes to Freak. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. McCollum finds Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 6th assist on the night. Utah leading by 16. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And that one drops. 52 points for Freak.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. The other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah.
Joe Ingles.
Trailblazers trail by 18. McCollum passes to Leonard. McCollum against Mitchell. Favors brings the double. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Freak. By Lillard. Bolden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. We've seen, Doris, the NBA take a very active role in growing the game internationally. Talk about some of the specifics you've seen in that regard.
Well, I think you have a great leader at the top in Adam Silver, who understands that the game is growing on an international stage. It's becoming increasingly popular. And so you see NBA teams going over and playing regular season games in different countries. That's one particular way. Then you have the NBA Cares initiative, which when those teams are over there, they can go out and build basketball academies. NBA in Africa is a once-a-year trip, and they bring 2 teams of NBA players. Think about some of the players off of that continent where they have turned into legit stars. So I think it's important that the game continue to develop, and I love that the NBA considers it part of their responsibility.
Udo up top. He's guarded by Collins. To the inside. And yet, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Curry. McCollum kicks to Curry. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Udo. And there it is for him. Jazz leading by 16. Here's Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. Sinks the three-pointer.
What a great play. Totally screwed the defender on that.
Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Udo. And here's the fast break. Sapolosha leading the way.